Up. Hello. Hello. Is it Kinchu?
No, my name
What's your name?
Ja.
Ja.
What is your name?
Nice to meet you, Ja. My name is Grant. Or Grant. Tra. Nice to meet you, Tra. Yeah, my
Nice
name
to
is...
meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'll tell you what, I'm going to copy you and I'm going to put my name in as well because that's fun.
Yes, I think so.
Of course. Where are you? Oh, sorry. Go on. You asked me first. Okay. So I am from the UK. Do you know a place called Wales?
Wales.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's awesome. It's really cool. It's in the UK. So the UK is made up of England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales, which is where I am from. And it's the best one. It's the best country, definitely.
Okay. You're so funny.
I know. I'm hilarious. Get used to it.
Yes, I'm from Vietnam.
Where are you from, sorry?
Vietnam.
Vietnam. No
Yes.
way. That's amazing. My parents went there last year or 2 years ago. I can't remember. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Vietnam, that's amazing. Whereabouts? Where in Vietnam are you from?
Do you know Hanoi?
I know of. Yeah, sure.
I don't live in Hanoi. I live in Thái Nguyên. It's a big city near Hanoi.
Wow. That's amazing. Do you like it there?
Yes, I love it.
Good. Why do you like it?
Yes, because I'm born in Thái Nguyên, so yes, Thái Nguyên is my hometown.
That's cool. Describe it. Describe your hometown. Is it big? Is it small? Are there lots of people there? Are there lots of buildings? Is it lots of scenery?
Thái Nguyên, my hometown, is like not big and also not small. It's very, very normal.
Good.
Yes. In Thái Nguyên, do you like tea?
Tea? Cup of tea?
Yes.
I love tea.
Yes. My hometown grow many tea.
No way. Wow. So maybe the tea that I've just had is from Thái Nguyen.
Yes.
That would be amazing.
Yes.
Wow. Can you imagine? That would be so cool. So tell me about yourself. Do you have family?
Yes. My family lives in Thái Nguyên.
Okay, amazing. Do you have a mum, a dad? Do you have brothers and sisters?
My family has 4 people. My parents, and I have one older sister.
One older sister. Oh no. How old is she?
She's 19 years old.
She's 19 years old. And how old are you?
I'm 13 years old.
You're 13 years old?
Yeah.
No way. Wow, I thought you were older. Wow, that's amazing. Wow. I thought you were like, wow, what was that noise? That sounded like thunder or someone falling down the stairs.
Yes.
I thought you were like 42 years old. I'm joking.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah. So, what was I going to say?
Okay.
Yeah, tell me about school. What do you like about school, or don't you like school?
Okay. So, my school is near my house, and I go there with my bike. And
oh, nice.
Yes, and
motorbike or pedal bike?
Oh, my bicycle.
Oh, okay. So it's not a motorbike.
Yes, in my favorite subject in school is English and math.
No way. Nice. Oh, and maths. Very nice. Very nice. Why do you like English? Do you like the way it sounds?
Yes, I think that I have two reasons to learn English.
Okay, great. Tell me.
Okay, so number one, you know, English right now English is very very famous. Like it's
Mm,
the global language, and
yeah, sure.
I think that English as a second language, and yes, and I learned English. And number two, I learned English for my job when I older. When I was a child, my dream is I want to become a business woman. Yeah, so I think that I must learning English because I want to be a businesswoman, so I can travel around the world. And I think English helped me a lot when I travel around the world.
Chira, you are incredible. You are amazing.
Yes,
That's awesome.
thank
That's
you.
really, really cool. Oh, my pleasure. You have your head screwed on tightly, and that is good. That is very, very good.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome. The fact that you know, um, that you know English is a global language, and pretty much anywhere you go in the world, the majority, or I say the majority, someone will speak English. And if you can speak English, then you're already on your way. You can already communicate in a way that is effective. The second one, that you know for a job, that's amazing. And you know what you want to do as well. That's crazy. That's so, so good. And it will 100% help. If you can speak, what do you speak now? Taiwanese?
Mm, yes, for me, Vietnamese, and right now I'm learning English.
Sure, sure. So you speak Vietnamese. That's really, really good. And you can speak English as well. But if you want to get into the business world, English is vital. I'd say very, very vital. It's good that you already have that image or that dream of being a businesswoman. Tell me, when you picture yourself as a businesswoman in the future, what can you see? When you close your eyes, what's your imagination?
Um, I'm not sure because I think that when I finish university, yes,
Hmm.
I want to learn more about marketing to become a
Sure.
businesswoman. Yes, I
Amazing.
yes, I don't know that, but because right now I was young, so I yes, I'm not sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was joking earlier when I said I think you're 42. Now I'm not.
Yes. Okay. So today,
No, I'm joking. You're extremely mature, and that's very good. But I think it's important. It's very important to still, as you said, you're still only 13. It's important to have fun as well. It really is. Not too much fun, of course. Don't do drugs, but but no, you keep learning and keep growing. But okay, I'm going to give you homework. Okay, I haven't done this with any student ever. I'm actually going to give you homework because you are so driven and you are so disciplined, and I know you're going to achieve it. Okay.
yes,
So what you're going to do when you can do it in the next week. You can do it in the next week, but I want you to do it consistently. And consistently means doing something over and over and over again. Okay? And if you have discipline, discipline is actually doing it over and over and over again. Okay? If you can do that, then I guarantee that you will be a successful businesswoman. Okay?
yes,
So what you're going to do, you're going to either when you finish this or just before you go to bed, I want you to totally, totally relax. Just lie on your bed and imagine everything is relaxing. Okay.
Yes.
I want you to imagine kind of like you're an inflated balloon, and then all of a sudden, you're just going to relax totally. Okay. I want you to picture yourself in the future of what you think a successful businesswoman looks like. Okay. It can be something so simple as shaking hands with $1 million contract or something like that. But here's the tricky part. You've really got to use your imagination. Okay. I want you to imagine every single detail in that picture. I want you to imagine the sounds that you're hearing. It could be the tick, the on the clock. It could be the smell. I want you to imagine what it smells like, what you're wearing. Are you wearing a suit? Are you wearing a shirt and tie? What's he wearing? Or is it a she? It could be. What are their hair? What's their hair like? Are they redhead like me? Are they, are they black? Are they absolutely everything? I want you to imagine it. And the more you do this, the more your brain is going to think, this is real. And this is absolutely real. And the more you try and strive towards that, the likelihood of it happening is way higher than if you just kind of think, I don't know if I can do that. What you're going to do, you're going to keep thinking about this image day after day after day. It can be a different image of what you think a successful businesswoman looks like. I mean, maybe you want a sports car or something as well. And so you picture yourself in that sports car, but you just got to relax and then trust yourself that it's going to happen, because it is. It's going to happen. How exciting is that? That's amazing. So I want you to do that, and I want you to write it down. I want you to write it down as well, what you're seeing. And I can guarantee maybe even a year or something will happen, and you'll start to see signs. You'll start to see signs of stuff, and you'll be like, wow, okay, right. I'm on my way. You're on your way. It's kind of like putting a train on the tracks and then pushing it, and you're saying, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
You're on your way to be a successful businesswoman.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And you know what? You will remember this conversation. You'll remember this conversation and think, that teacher was right. Because you thought about it every single day, you almost become obsessed. You think about it, but then not just thinking about it, you're actually doing it as well now. So you see yourself as a successful businesswoman. You see yourself as that person. You start acting like a successful businesswoman would. It's amazing. It really is. And I think you should do it. I know you're only 13, but why not start now? And I promise
Yes.
that you will be successful.
Yes. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. Do you feel kind of, I want to do it now?
Yes.
Yeah, it's cool.
I can do it.
Yeah, it's great. Exactly. Give me a high five. Boom. You 100% can. You 100% can. There is nothing holding you back. Nothing. The only thing that would hold you back is yourself.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you've always got to be thinking. You've got to be conscious of your thoughts. You've always got to be, if sometimes it's going to happen that sometimes a negative thought will come into your mind, because the way we learn things is by having that negative thing. So, for example, if I was to, as a child, to pick up a pen, you didn't just go like that. You kind of fumbled around to feel the pen, and then you pick it up after your fifth try, and sometimes you drop it. That is the negative experience, right?
Yes.
And so in life, it's exactly the same thing. It's called a negative feedback loop, and we always learn from the negativity. So when you're becoming a successful businesswoman, there's going to be some negativity, and that will creep into your minds, but you've got to think, nope, I'm going to use that, switch it around, and be successful. And you're going to do it, and it's going to be awesome. And I can't wait. And then when you are a millionaire, you've got to give me 50%. Okay, that's all I'm asking.
Yes.
I'm joking. You don't give me anything. No. But trust me, it will help. And because you have your a good mind on you now, I'm very excited for you. I'm very, very excited. Yeah, so now that is out the way. That's your homework. Um, have you got any questions? Have you got any questions for me?
Uh,
I tell you what. I tell you what. Um, yeah, you said your dream is to be a businesswoman. Where would you like to go traveling as a businesswoman?
I want to become a businesswoman. So I think
Hmm.
that when I have money, I want to travel around the world. And
Amazing.
yes, and but right now I'm learning English. So I think that I just want to go some countries where where
Hmm.
English is their native language.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so
Right. Yeah.
maybe a few years when I have a lot of money, can I can travel your
Mm.
country, England.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
America, South Africa. Yes, many.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a really good idea. I mean, yeah. I mean, you've even got Australia as well. Australia, New Zealand. Yeah, they all speak English, and it's a really good idea doing that because some of the best ways to learn English is to immerse yourself in the language you're trying to learn. So they always say when you're learning a new language is to always have the radio on as well in that language. So you're it's always going into your mind, even if it's your subconscious mind, which is really interesting. Um, but it's always important to have fun and always enjoy learning the language. So because if you're not having fun, then it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all, and your brain
Yes,
doesn't learn that way. You know.
yes. Okay, so I think that you say that English very important, and actually, when I was about 4 or 5 years old, I already had
Mm.
an early approach to foreign films, movie, music from America, England, English-speaking
There we go.
countries in general. And since
Hmm.
then I had a huge passion for foreign languages, and it came to me for a fact that I will
Yeah,
pursue foreign languages as a hobby.
yeah, yeah. There we go. Who was that? Was that your sister?
Uh, no, my neighbors.
That's your neighbor.
Yes,
Hello, neighbor.
yes,
um, yeah, absolutely. That's great um, that you were kind of watching English TV series and American TV series at a young age,
yes,
because at that age, it's it's, it's especially good at that age because your brain is still learning and still growing, and so having English soaked into your brain essentially
yes,
would have made you a lot more susceptible to learning it, which is
yes,
awesome. It's really,
yes.
really good. Yeah.
Um,
Do you
I
still watch? Sorry, go on.
okay. So I remember one quote by Nelson Mandela is that okay.
Nelson Mandela. Yeah.
You want to know?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. So if you talk to man in a language he understands, it goes to
Hmm.
his head. But if you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart. Yeah, and yes, and it just makes me feel love language more on a daily basis,
Hmm.
and that's how I started.
100%, 100%. That's why I try and learn. I say I try and learn as many languages as I can. I try and learn just the basics. If I can learn the basics, it's exactly right. Someone lights up, don't they? You know, if I speak Italian, a little bit of Italian to an Italian person, they light up, and it does. It affects them. It affects them. Whereas if I speak English, they're like, "What?" you know.
Okay, so our
It's
time is
interesting.
running out.
our
Yes,
time is very close to being up.
thank you.
Try
Yes, thank you for helping me practicing English. Thank you so much.
no worries. Thank you. Bye
Have a
bye.
nice day.
And you. And you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.